So, and this is very important in reference to the companies that I'm the owner of, in reference to my mother and father's estates, plus the activity of government or people trying to claim that they were shareholders and they thought that their shares was ever needed for them or any of their investments, such as, my parents' companies are independent companies. My parents owned the parent companies. My parents was the top shareholders of the company and the owners of the company. And I'm the owner of my mother and father's companies and estates. But this satellite man claims that he's some shareholder of the companies and he's tried to murder me, claiming he thought I was working for him when I'm the owner of my mother and father's companies. Now, in reference to shareholders trying to murder me, there has to be court cases, or shareholders stealing from me, or shareholders blocking me from my mother and father's mansions. I've already mentioned that my mother and father's mansions are private residences. They're not shareholder fucking property either. And I want you to understand something, government man. There is no tar in the cigarettes that I smoke, that your people make me when you make me smoke cigarettes. There's no tar in those cigarettes. So you need to show up in court about your Blackburn games, or you burning black marks on my teeth. You need to show up in court for that too. And in reference to shareholder fraud, shareholders trying to defraud me, shareholders trying to steal my seat at the companies, there has to be court cases in reference to all the activities of any person conspiring against me, including security personnel that are buddy-buddy with some shareholder that tried to dominate me and tried to steal my companies. Now let's see which person has the most money in the companies. And don't forget, I'm a director too. I know how to direct films and stuff like that. Look up that information. Which director thought, or which shareholder thought that they thought they were above me at my own companies? Have to have court cases about that if anybody or any person in security thought that at all. There has to be court cases about everything.